Michelle here, and I'm back with a quick update on using HTML signatures. Today I'm going to show you how to install an HTML signature in Apple Mail. It's not really as easy as you might think. And yes, because I'm talking about Apple Mail, this really only pertains to the Mac users out there. In a previous post, I showed you how to style an HTML signature, so I will leave a link to that post and video in the description just in case you want to learn more about creating your own signature. But this tutorial is only going to focus on installing HTML that you have ready to go. So as you can see here, I have several windows open. The first thing that we need to do is get into Apple Mail. So you will open your Apple Mail account and we need to go to the signatures. So I am going to come up to this top menu here and hit Mail, and then I will select Preferences. And then if you're not already on the Signatures tab, I've opened it several times before, you'll just come up to this top tab over here that says Signatures, and then I'm going to select the account that I want to use, and I'm going to add a new signature. So I'm just going to write some placeholder text here, and then I'm also going to give my signature a name. I'm going to call this one Bogus Signature. That all looks good. So that's all I have to do for right now. The most important step next is to shut this window and then completely shut Apple Mail. You could close the window, but you want to do more than close that. Make sure you are quitting the program or this isn't going to work for you. So I'm going to hit X. I'm going to come down to my window here and we are going to quit the program, which you probably can't see at the bottom of the window. So the next step is to find the actual signature file. So I have a Finder window open here, and so when I click on that, that sort of activates my menu up here. I want to go to the Go menu up top. Then I am going to select Library. So that is going to open my little library window, and then I need to find the Mail folder. So I'm just going to scroll a bit, and then here I have the Mail folder. So depending on what version of Mac OS you're running, I'm on Big Sur. This might have a different number. Mine says V8. Yours might have a lower number than that if you are on a previous OS version. Not to worry, they should all have the same contents. So whatever the latest and greatest number that you have, choose that. I'm going to come over to Mail Data, and then I'm going to scroll a bit and I'm going to look for the Signatures folder. So in my signatures folder, I have one signature up top. And if you're not sure if that's the signature that you're looking for, you can usually tell when it was created. So it'll have some information right there about when it was created. This one was created today. So I know that this is the signature that I just made in Apple Mail. What I want to do now is open this file. To open this file, I'm going to right click it. I am going to choose the option Open With, and I'm going to open with Text Edit. So I will choose that. You're going to see a bunch of code here. This is actually HTML code. And if you can see right here, that little placeholder text where I typed in earlier is right there. So all I need to do is paste over this text with the HTML text that I want to use. And I'm only going to use up into the beginning body tag and the ending body tag. So I have this HTML from my previous post. If you are curious to what this looks like, I'll give you a little bit of a reminder. So this is the signature that I created. I'll go ahead and minimize that. I'm just going to come here and copy this from the beginning body tag to the ending body tag. I'm going to right click, copy, or you could do Command C, that works too. And I'm going to come back to my signature window and paste right here. So I'm just going to do Command V to paste that. And I think that is looking good. So I'm going to do Command S to save. You could also do File Save. And so I'm going to click this top bar right here. And I am going to check this little box that says Locked. And the reason I want to do that is because if I don't do that, Apple can overwrite this file, and I don't want that. This doesn't mean that I can't continue to edit it. It just means I don't want it to be overwritten by Apple. So that's another important step to take note of. That is really all there is to installing it. So we need to check our work now. So I'm going to go ahead and close this file. And I'll minimize this window. We don't really need this guy either. So I'm going to open Apple Mail again. So here is my Apple Mail, and this is really the moment of truth. If I create a new email, I should see my signature. So let's see if it worked. there it is. So I can see that my bogus signature is right there. I do want to quickly point out one thing. If we go back to the preferences and look at the signature, you cannot see the images. They're still there, but they're just not here to be seen in the editing box, so don't freak out. And if you wanted to update any text here, let's say we needed to change something really quickly, you can still edit it, because when I close this out and compose a new email, those updates are going to be reflected there. So don't think that you can't edit the text, but if you want to initially install this HTML email signature, you're going to have to go through this process. So that's really all there is to it. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. As always, I would love for you to subscribe, and I would really appreciate the support. If you have any topics that you'd like to see, let me know, and I might film a tutorial on it. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.